How to stop feeling unloved and lonely. I'm Coach Carol, and today I want to really ramp up our mission to rediscover peace, happiness, and love by inviting you to radical self care. So, you heard me, we're going for radical love from here on out. So, what do I mean by this? Well, so far, lots of times I talk about doing self care, which tends to be baseline, right? It's not enough because I see you battling in your minds with thoughts like, do I really deserve love? Or do I even have time for self-care? Or does it really matter if I do it or not? Yes, learning to love yourself matters because you can't love your neighbor if you don't love yourself. So if we're always talking trash, telling ourselves that we're stupid or not good enough, and how can we possibly love those around us? No, we end up talking trash to them the same way. So I'm inviting you to up level from maintenance level self-care to radical self-care and even turbo self-care. Let's have more fun, deeply loving ourselves, having a love affair with ourselves because we want to be a force for love in the world, like throwing a rock into the pond, and we want our life to spread ripples of love. Now, what if we pretend like we're falling in love with ourselves for the first time? That could be fun, but this would actually require slowing down and actually first becoming aware of how abusive we tend to be to ourselves. Yes, right, how critical we are. And often how rushed we are, not giving ourselves time to actually be fully present to the joys in our life and the blessings that God gives us. So pause, wake up, and notice your self-talk and how you treat yourself. So I invite you to ponder, in what ways can I show myself that I deeply love myself more? What is the evidence of love in my life? How does it enhance my life to fall in love with myself at the deepest possible level? The level that God loves me. Can I even fathom this? This is a sign for how receptive you are to God's love. How can I amplify the feelings of love I have for myself? And what practices would help with that? I love exploring things like this, right? And putting them into practice because I know that God calls me to love more deeply, to love as He does, and often I'm not particularly loving towards myself. Radical self-love is knowing that you are already enough, no matter how rough a day it's been. It means knowing that God created you uniquely, perfectly you, like a snowflake, uniquely complete, right? Completely unique, and He loves you no matter what. It means respecting yourself, saying kind things to yourself, thinking supportive thoughts, taking care of yourself, allowing yourself to shine and be the light. It means claiming your powerful feminine genius and unleashing the full force of you in your relationships and family and the world as you take the bushel basket off and stop hiding your light. I know some of you may resist because it feels awkward to radically love yourself and say things like, oh, I love you, Carol. You're awesome. But why not? Why not? God created each one of us as unique as a snowflake, as beautiful as a flower, and as loved as if you were the only creation. I invite you to receive this. As I try to, right? It's always a work in progress. It has me rise in the morning with excitement rather than dread. And loving thoughts inspire me to be my best self, generously loving others, no matter how annoyed I may be at them at times. But here's what I mean by radical self-love. Valuing the time with ourselves. Look yourself in the eyes in the mirror and say, I love you. Don't take yourself for granted. Befriend yourself. Take care of yourself. Take a break with yourself. And maybe your favorite beverage or a piece of dark chocolate, right? Hug yourself. Talk nicely to yourself. Reassure yourself. Soothing talk like, of course you feel this way, and I've got you. Together, we're going to get through this. I like being a snowflake. I like being loved just like everyone else is loved by God. And then also in the snowflake way, uniquely, as only I can be loved, because only I am going to talk, walk, and laugh with God in, with, and through whatever happens to me in this eternal today. That last little sentence was a sentence that one of my clients posted in one of our groups that we're working on all of this. And so I'm so proud of her because she is ready to just totally, she is so in love with Jesus and so wants to live in His love. It's a beautiful, beautiful thing, right? Write yourself a love letter. Apologize for things, ways that you've hurt yourself, and accept your apology. Say, I forgive you. List what you love about yourself and be generous. Create a second space, a sacred space for you to hang out with yourself. Leave yourself I love you sticky notes. And you can leave some for your husband and your kids at the same time. Play love songs on Spotify. Why not, right? Clean your car, wash your car. Always feels good. So I invite you to type down below, how are you going to up-level your love and have fun with yourself? Write it in the comments. How are you going to start up-leveling your love? How are you going to be more kind to yourself? Which really is all about bringing God's love to you. Receive, receive, receive. I'm Coach Carol, and I'm standing for you, learning to love at a deeper level. God bless your day.